Are you ready to start the house hunting process, but the thought of house hunting with your kids in tow sounds a little too overwhelming? If so, I have 7 tips for you today to help make the house hunting process with your kids a little less stressful. Stick around until the end of this video for the best tip I have for house hunting with kids. I currently have 2 young kids myself, and I can relate to the overwhelm of house hunting with your kids tagging along. Finding the balance between focusing on looking at the home while making sure your kids don't wreak havoc on someone else's home can be a little bit challenging. So let's get to the tips. Tip number 1, know your kids' limits. If you have a high energy kid like I do, plan the day accordingly. Stop at a park in the middle of the day. Have a younger kid, take a break in the middle of the day for that nap time. Tip number 2, bring snacks and toys and make them something super special or something new. Entertaining your kids during the process makes the experience more exciting. Tip number 3, let your kids get involved in the process. Before the house hunting starts, ask them what they're excited for in the new home. Tip number 4, during house tours, give the kids a task. For example, have them count the number of bathrooms and bedrooms to make sure there's enough for everyone. Want to make it a little bit more challenging? Have your kid count all the windows in the house. Tip number 5, point out all the great features of your top favorite homes. Does it have a big backyard with a play set? Get your kid excited about the thought of that play set being theirs. Tip number 6, if you're moving to a new location, get your kids excited about the community. Tour the local schools, parks, dance studio, baseball field, go to the local events community. Show them how much fun they're gonna have in this new community. Tip number 7, this one's my favorite. If you can leave your kids behind, do it. Focus on bringing your kids to the second viewing of the home. Trying to bring your kids along for 14 showings is overwhelming, not just for you, but also for them. Bring them for the second showing of just those top few favorite homes to decrease that overwhelm for both you and for them. Now that you know how to make the house hunting process a little less stressful, I'm sure you're wondering what features to look for in a home to make sure that it meets your family's needs. If so, then you'll want to check out my video on 5 things to look for when buying a home with kids. If you are ready to take the next steps to buying a home, please reach out at my contact info in the description. Until next time.